Hello again, it's April here and welcome back to another studio vlog. It is Monday night, starting nice and early this week, and we are in the lounge. Not normally where we start, but tonight I'm going to be making some paper again. So I thought I'm going to be pretty busy the rest of the week until maybe Friday when I have a long weekend, so I probably won't be on the vlog much. But what I can do is, for this first part of the vlog, we could try and make watercolor paper, which I've been trying to do for ages. So I have all of my paper in here. I have this big box of paper, lots of paper in there, it's quite heavy. I have cotton wool, and at the moment that's it, and some scissors obviously, and some water. So the water's for me, not the paper. Sorry if you can hear the laundry, I just popped a load on. So yes, what was I saying? I'm gonna try and make watercolor paper. So basically I've done a bit more research this week after last week, where I was like, I saw some videos and they were not good. Well, turns out there's another part of the internet off of YouTube, I know, and I found quite a lot of interesting stuff actually. So I did find that back in ancient times, I'm not sure how ancient, but mainly in like Asia, where they did lots of paper making, they used like a gelatin kind of thing based on plants. So wheat, what else, rice, seaweed, which is what I'm going to be using, the agar-agar. So I've got some agar-agar powder today, arrived today. I've also got cotton wool. So basically I'm taking a whole bunch of different stuff from everywhere and I'm just putting it all together. So this is what my plan is going to be. Cut some paper, cut some cotton wool balls, mix them together, put some cornstarch in there, or corn powder. What do we call it in England? Corn powder. That sounds so weird. It can't be corn powder, can it? Whatever. Pop some cornstarch in there because I have some in the cupboard, and maybe pop a little bit of glue in as well for the second batch if the cornstarch doesn't work. And then once it's another thing is we need to flatten it really hard. So I said put it in a press or put some heavy books on it overnight, because the tighter that it dries, the tighter the fibers and the less the water goes through the fibers. So I'm going to try that, and then after it's dry, size it with agar-agar, and we'll go from there. We'll make like 4 or 5 pages to begin with, test the watercolor. If it doesn't work, we'll do it again and again and again until we have watercolor paper. But to start, I'm going to watch some telly and cut paper to my little heart's content. It's going to be so fun. Let's go on this journey together.
Engaged.
Yeah, I need you to help me out on something for the chief. Can you keep a secret?
Our watch, we must have missed something. You could have known. There's no history of heart problems. This definitely wasn't your fault.
I've been practicing that.
You have too much time on your hands. Tell the chief I'll be there. Just let me know when and where I'm in. Okay.
So, I have a question to ask. I checked the schedule and I noticed that you and I are both off tonight.
I was thinking right now, okay?
Of course.
So it's been about 1 episode of Grey's Anatomy, and I haven't filled it up much this week. Last week I filled it up probably double than that, and it just took so long to get rid of the paper. So this week I just filled it up half. I've got irregular paper in the bottom, and then I tore apart a whole bunch of cotton balls, maybe like 10. I thought they would go less clumpy, but it seems they're like attracted to each other or something. So basically I'm gonna try and mix them in, pop some water on and let them soak maybe for a day, and then we'll try and mix them tomorrow. If not, I might have to set them longer. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about whizzing this up with the mixer, because it's not it's a very cheap one, it's not that strong. Give it a go. We'll give it a go. So that's all for me tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for some paper blending. It is the next day. I don't know how many hours, maybe 16 hours this has been soaking, and it's a bit cloudy because it's got 3 tablespoons of corn flour in. So I'm a bit worried, I'm a bit nervous, because it's got the, can you see it? It's like the cotton wool there. I really hope I don't break the blade, but I'm gonna give it a go. Oh my word. Yeah, look.
It's not blending.
It's not blending, and it's made this gigantic.
Just collected up all of the cotton wool, haven't you?
Yes. I saw someone else do it though. but it wasn't a hand blender, it was a blender. Sorry, you can stop now. You stop recording, I'm sorry. So this is all the cotton wool that got caught on the blender that I've taken out. Haven't finished blending it yet because I broke the blender. There was a flash of light and then a smell, and it's very warm and broken. So now I've got half blended paper mulch and a broken blender and a wad of cotton. So not very successful first time making watercolor paper, but the good news is I think there's some paper on the lens. That's not the good news. The good news is that, wait, what's the good news? Okay, the good news is that I think I have most of the cotton out, so I'm gonna buy another blender at the weekend. Don't know if I should buy a more expensive like blender that you blend like a proper blender rather than a hand blender, but I don't want to waste money, but at the same time I don't want to keep buying cheap blenders and them dying, because that's not good. That's not good. So yeah, still try and do it this week in the vlog, but no promises, guys. Saturday now on Easter weekend, and I'm about to do a restock on the shop, just a mini restock, because someone forgot to check if they had paper or not. It was me. I always do this and I need to get better at it, so I might even put like a little reminder on my phone like a week or 2 weeks before, you know, I do it. But it's fine. I think we got a lot. I've got this whole stack of paper that I need to cut, so Garrett and me are going to get to work in a minute. Just thought I'll pop in quickly and say hi. I've got a few orders to do and I want to get them out by lunchtime. I think the last post goes at 12:30 today, and if it doesn't go today it won't go until Tuesday because it's Easter and I don't think the post is working for the next couple of days. So I'm gonna get to work and I'll pop back in a bit. It is 11:45. I'm quite hungry. Wouldn't mind getting some lunch soon. Just finished. Me and Gertie just finished. Well deserved break. You have a little nap there, Gertie. Did some logo stickers, some address labels, artist cups and fluffy stickers. These are by far my most popular single stickers in the shop, so always going to make sure I got lots of them on hand. Lots and lots of freebie stickers, because I've been putting maybe 2 or 3 in most of them. If it's just a single sticker or like one sticker sheet, I just put 1 in, but most of them get like 2 or 3, so go through these quite fast. More thank you cards, and then very small selection of sticker sheets. A couple went in some orders, but these are like emergency sticker sheets while I wait for my other sticker paper to arrive. Only problem is I've lost the blue thing for my silhouette mat. I've literally, like, it's not anywhere. Can you see it? I can't. It's nowhere. So that's annoying. 100% cannot find that blue sheet. I just looked pretty much everywhere, so I've just sandwiched it. I've got 2 sheets right now. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I've just made like a blue sheet sandwich. Alright, so the stock is all done and orders have been sent. While I was doing that, we popped into town to get some food because we ran out of food again. We seem to run out of food every week. Well, I think that's probably the same with everyone. You run out of food every week, but it's annoying. We don't go to the big supermarket anymore. I think we just don't really like going there, so we just go to like the little supermarket in town, which means we have to go more often, which is annoying. But I did buy something in town. Ta-da! It's a new blender, hand blender. So it's Russell Hobbs, which I hope is going to be a bit better, because the other one was like, I think it was called something Cooks. It's like a cheap brand. This one has a 3-year guarantee, and I've kept the receipt this time because last time I didn't keep the receipt. Otherwise I would have like tried to return it or do something with it. Even though I did break it, like, let's be fair, I definitely broke it by using it probably inappropriately. But this one I'm going to try and be very careful with. I'm not going to use any cotton anymore. I may have a little bit of cotton left in that mixture, but I'm gonna like just do whiz, have a rest, see if there's any cotton on there, and not do like, you know, not whiz it up for a minute at a time. So we're going to try that later. I just thought I'd let you know. Hand blender, so we can get back on the paper making train. So it's about lunchtime now. I don't know what I'll be doing this afternoon. I've got a live stream at 7, which I think I'm going to do some of my stickers for Etsy on, which will be cool. And I think after lunch, Martin and I are just going to play video games pretty much all afternoon, because we're playing this new game, Valheim, which is really fun. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last vlog, if we were playing at that point, but basically it's like a kind of Minecrafty but realistic one. Well, I don't know what they're called. Martin, what are they called? What the hell are those games called? Like a survival game, crafting, killing baddies, punching trees, that kind of stuff. And you are in Valheim and you're like a warrior, like a Viking warrior, and you have to kill mob bosses and stuff and level up. So yeah, it's pretty fun. We're gonna play that, but I'm gonna go now and I'll pop back later if I do any paper stuff or anything interesting. I'm in the kitchen with my new blender. It seemed to work okay, just a bit tough, and don't you see the cotton wool kept getting stuck around the blade? So it's pretty much blended now. This is all the cotton I got out of it, and then this is all the cotton that came out last week. That's all dried now. So this actually, when it's in the water, isn't too bad. So what I'm going to do is pull it all apart, stick it back in the water, soak this stuff, and when this is soaked, stick that in the water, and then we'll try and make some. Yep. It's a bit chunkier than the other paper. And it has all these cotton bits that come out the side, see? That's not too bad, is it? So basically what I've done, I just popped it in my flower press, but it didn't fit with the bolts in, so I've just clamped it down. And I'll leave it in the airing cupboard if this fits for a few days. Hopefully that'll help it dry flat. This is the airing cupboard that's basically become my craft zone. So I'll let that rest in here, hopefully it'll dry. And look what I found in there. This is how much paper I had left from my tea leaf one. Quite a lot, a few sheets in there, so I'll just leave that for another day. Happy Easter Sunday. It's Sunday, it's Easter, it's 12:22 p.m. and I still haven't had chocolate yet, so I've got to rectify that decision in a minute. I'm in the office, been in the office pretty much all day, but I just had a lovely lazy morning. We've been playing Valheim and we had a nice breakfast, and now I've just been doing a few little bits and pieces in the office. So I'm just rendering out something for Patreon to pop up. Watching Liz, she's got a new phone and she looks really good. Look at that quality. I've also printed out all of these pages for my memo pads because I sold the last 2 yesterday. I'm not going to do these today though, I just wanted to print them out so they were ready. So that's 10 of each that are ready to go. And I think after lunch I'm going to have a nice chill afternoon drawing. So I just remembered I have this course, Exploratory Sketchbook, which I'm going to start, and I think that'll be really fun. And then also maybe this afternoon I can work on the bookshop model, which I haven't done. And also I want to check out that watercolor paper because it's been drying, but it is squeezed in between a couple of pieces of wood, so it probably isn't dry yet. So I'll probably have a look at that after lunch too. But I just wanted to pop in and say hi and just get Sunday started halfway through the day. I'm all set up, ready to explore my sketchbook, and I thought I'd just show you. This is, I'm about to crack into this Easter egg, Move Free mint Easter egg. Never had a mint Easter egg before. Oh, pretty. The mint hits you right at the end. Ooh, that is minty. It's like a chocolate toothpaste. really good. It's about an hour later now. I've just watched all of the like intro videos for this course I'm doing. So materials used, influences, introduction to the artist and things. And now I'm ready to get going in my sketchbook, which I'm very excited about. Did I mention what the course is called? It's this one here, Exploratory Sketchbook Find Your Drawing Style by Sarah Van Dongen. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but she's one of my absolute favorite illustrators on Instagram, and obviously she does other stuff too, not just Instagram, but that's how I found her. So I just started I watched like these ones here, which is all about materials. So I got together some of the materials that she uses to kind of like do a little fun exploratory page in my sketchbook. So I got some water-based markers, these Caran d'Ache Neo Color Water Soluble crayons, which I've only used once. I got my gouache out, got my colored pencils as always, and then this came in the mail the other day. I don't know if I showed this yet, but it's a watercolor palette, which I'm going to use for gouache, and I thought I would just set up this palette quickly. She has this really cool, if I can find it, it's in here. She has this really cool like image here, how she shows you how she sets up her paint palette, so like blues and reds and yellows. And I've been watching a lot of James Gurney, and he sets it up with warm colors and cool colors, so I might do the same. So I've just picked a few different gouache, and I'm gonna set it up now. I'm so excited. I haven't used gouache for so long.
That, and then they're together. I recorded it, so hopefully it wasn't uploaded yet. I'm gonna get to work.
I just set up a few colors. This one is Spectrum Red, Primary Red, Raw Sienna, Primary Yellow, Primary Blue, Cobalt Turquoise Light, and then I have 3 whites here. So I haven't used my paints for a long time. Can you see this is the green? It was like all separated, and also the yellow, the white was separated here. So yeah, I hope they're gonna be okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, I'm excited to try my new palette, and also it's got this little thing here that you can pull out so you can have like extra space, which is pretty cool. So basically now what I'm gonna do is, I've got my sketchbook here. These were my horses that I was meant to continue to draw over like 4 pages, because I have all these blank pages here that I was going to draw horses on. Turns out I don't really want to draw horses anymore, so I'm actually just going to have a really fun, maybe 20-minute play with all of my materials and just do mark making and mixing and just having some fun, which I haven't done for a long time. I'm still watching Liz's vlog. I started it last night. And I've watched it like little bits and pieces here and there, so hopefully I can actually finish it now. Alright, let's start drawing. So this is the page. It's a little bit it's a bit crazy. I just basically threw all of the art materials at it just to like have a bit of fun. And this paper actually holds up really well because I was doing some serious scrubbing. So yeah, practice with all the materials. I actually really love these. I haven't used them a lot. I used them once when I got them, but these are really fun. And these markers work surprisingly well, like with the paint and stuff. So I'm gonna keep watching that course, and maybe I'll pop back and show you what I've done later. It is Monday now, Easter Monday. I don't think I vlogged, maybe I vlogged a little bit yesterday, I don't know, but basically this was meant to be bumper edition of vlog style of the Easter weekend and this week, but to be honest I have just been enjoying relaxing, working on my sketchbook. I did all those that course yesterday, which was really fun for most of the afternoon, We've been playing lots of games, but I thought I'd show you this quickly. It's the paper that I made. So I did have it clamped, like you saw, for quite a while, maybe a day and a half. And then I unclamped it because it wasn't drying at all. So I thought by that point it kind of like had smushed out all the water. I thought I had smushed out all the water at that point. So I haven't peeled it off yet. I thought I'd wait for you guys. So I don't know why, I mean, not wait for you, but you know what I mean. Ta-da! This is what it looks like. I mean, I don't know how much you can see, it's just paper. But yeah, let's have a look on the desk because it'll be a bit clearer to see. My desk is a mess because I haven't done anything. My bullet journal is still open from last week and nothing's ticked off because I literally have just been chilling out. It is the holiday after all. Alright, so this is the paper. It does look quite stiff. If I hold it up to the light, you can see it's quite thin in some places. But it does feel a lot stiffer than the other paper. So I have 4 of these right now. This one is very thick. I don't know why it's got this weird pattern on it. What happened is the cotton obviously is in it, so I think the areas where the cotton clumped up is going to be thick. So now we have this paper. What I think I'm going to do is, I might try and do it now. We will keep one normal. We'll keep one with like 1 coat of the agar-agar gelatin. We'll do one with like 3 coats, and then we'll do one where we dip it in, which is, I've also heard, is another thing. People said that just putting the agar-agar on or the gelatin on doesn't work. You need to dip it. And funnily, I don't know why, but last night I had a dream about making paper, and I dipped the paper in like this big tub of, I guess, the agar-agar stuff, the sizing material, and it all dissolved, and I was like crying in my dream because I was so sad. I don't know why I had that dream, but I guess I was anxious about the paper. So I may try and put a little solution together now, and we'll try it out. It's afternoon on Monday, and I just made this jelly kind of stuff with agar-agar powder. This is one I got from Amazon. It looks very thick because basically I put in 1 tablespoon of agar-agar powder to about 2 cups of water, and then I boiled it, and then I let it set in the pan. And I was meant to go back after like a few minutes, but I ended up drawing and I forgot. So it's set into like a jelly in the pan. So I had to put a little bit more water in, heat it up a little bit until it dissolved kind of into this like this liquidy thing. There's no real instructions online about how you're meant to use it, so I'm just kind of like testing stuff. So this is what I'm going to use, and we'll see if it works. If not, I've got plenty more paper, I can just make some more. So yeah, agar-agar, test 1. It's Tuesday now. I don't think I vlogged like most of the weekend. I was very busy playing games. It was a lot of fun though. And so now I'm trying to work today. So basically the last 4 days Martin was off work and we were just chilling out, having fun. We visited some family, we played lots of games, and we just like lounged around and had lots of fun. So now he's back at work. I'm gonna try and work myself for the next couple of days on monkey business before I go back to my day job on Thursday. So I have spent the last half an hour planning in my bullet journal, and I really love how it looks when I start planning the week because it's so colourful, and then I start crossing things out and not doing stuff and rewriting things and then crossing that out and then giving up like halfway through the week, but at the start of the week it always looks really nice, which is good. So today I've got quite a lot of things I want to do. They're mostly Etsy based, which I thought might be nice to include in the vlog because it is a studio vlog after all. So I need to make lots of memo pads, do some orders. I want to photo, edit and list my prints that I had in my vlog about 3 or 4 weeks ago. All my mini prints, so you will see them if you haven't seen them before, you'll see them in this vlog. The weather is very changeable today. You probably can notice, like, it was cloudy when I just started this clip and now the sun's come out, so there's lots of clouds in the sky and it keeps going from cloudy to sunny, cloudy to sunny. But right now in the bedroom we don't have any harsh shadows or any harsh light coming in because the sun's already on, like, above us, like it's on the other side of the building now, so should be fine to take photos. And then hopefully I'm just gonna have to edit them quite heavily in Photoshop because this room is always quite dark and there's always a shadow coming in from the windowsill, which isn't the best. I have tried it in the lounge on the floor, but it was just too uncomfortable to do. But I only have to take 12 photos today, like 12 products, so maybe we can try it in the lounge because they have big doors in the lounge and lots of light comes in. We'll worry about that later. Also today, not Etsy related, but Martin and I are going to try and go on a bike ride this afternoon. It's meant to be quite nice weather the rest of the day, a bit chilly out. Haven't ridden a bike since last summer. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that last summer I had an accident on my bike. I fell off really hard and I bruised all of my ribs and I couldn't walk or move or do anything for like a week. And then it took quite a long time after that for my ribs to heal. So then I was too scared to go on my bike, and then it was winter so we didn't go out. So now finally I'm like, the weather's really nice, gotta get back on the bike sometimes, as the saying goes. So we're gonna try that today. And lastly, I need to do some stuff for like YouTube. I want to finish my sketchbook course from Domestika, not finish it but continue it. Whew, I'm tired just thinking about everything I need to do. Is it time for a break yet? It's not. Alright, I'm gonna pop into the office and get to work. Almost forgot our office assistant for the day. So this is one of my plants, Star Child the second. Star Child the first did die when he was only a wee baby, and I called him Star Child because when he was first, when I first got him, he only had one of these right in the middle that looked like a little star. As you can see, he has no problem growing. We'll just pop Star Child there. It's a bit difficult in the office because we just have so much shadow coming in. Got this light on here too. It's actually better without it, isn't it? Alright, let's actually begin making orders now. So I sold the last 2 of my memo pads. Now I don't have any cats or any chickens left, which is why I need to make some today. Okay, I've done 2.5 orders. I've just got some clay pins. And next, I gotta cut and make all of these memo pads. But first, it's lunchtime. Just after lunch, and I changed my mind, I'm actually going to take some photos of these. So I got this light here. There is light coming in the window, but this is the shadows I mentioned. It's quite shadowy here. And sometimes it casts like a long shadow over. So if I just turn this on, so yeah, if I do this, you can kind of see that shadow coming in, and I can make it nice and bright. Okay, finished photoing, just gotta edit them now. That didn't take long at all, maybe 15 minutes, pretty painless. I didn't do anything special because I don't have many props. Like, I kind of want to redo all of my photos in the future. I'm sure everyone who's got an Etsy shop or a shop online probably wants to redo part of it or all of it. So I would like to redo my photos, but it's such a mammoth task. I just keep thinking, I'll just take these photos now and they'll be fine for my products, and then I'll redo them later. So maybe, I don't know, I need to find a better like solution to taking them. Maybe I actually need to learn how to use my camera properly too, and get some new props and make sure the lighting's better, things like that. So that's a problem for future April. Present April, she's fine with just taking some simple photos and popping them online, and hopefully the art is still good and people still like it, even though it's not like flashy, you know. So I'm gonna edit these now. Probably will take me about an hour, maybe a couple of hours, because editing photos always takes longer than expected. I'm just gonna throw on some YouTube and get to it, and yeah, pop back when it's done. That'll be one massive thing off my to-do list, which is pretty cool. It's been a couple of hours and I've got most of the images in Photoshop. Some of them don't look that good. I think it might be this yellow background, and the lighting and stuff kind of throws all the colours off. I had a look online for some mock-ups to try and like put the prints into the mock-ups, but the problem is they're all different sizes. They're not all A5. Even the ones that are A5 are like a little bit off depending on what the image is. So I was talking to Katie Cannon on Instagram. I'll pop her link here, and she was saying that she makes her own mock-ups, so I'm thinking of trying that. I know a few other people probably do as well. It's a good idea. I like it a lot. I don't have any props though. I don't have any picture frames, any nice like backgrounds. Our flat is a bit naff. The paint on the walls is like not that great. It's old, there's cracks, there's marks and stuff. So I probably have to like try and get some props, get some backgrounds, maybe get a couple of nice photo frames off Etsy or something, and put together a few mock-ups maybe. So I still have 6 days, just looking at my watch. Still have 6 days till I want to do this update, so I might have a look tonight on Amazon and order a few little bits, and see if we can do a mock-up during the week, or at the weekend actually. That would be good. And then do the update on Monday. So hopefully if that all goes to plan, you'll see it in this vlog, because this vlog is going to go until the end of the weekend. And if it doesn't, well, I guess I'll just stick these pictures up and hope for the best. But right now it is 3 o'clock. We're probably going to go for a bike ride in a couple of hours, so I'm going to try and get these memo pads cut. Gotta get out the guillotine. Can't really see it, but it's actually snowing out a little bit, and it's gone all grey and cloudy and dark, and it says in 10 minutes there's 80% chance of rain for the next 3 hours. So I think we're gonna give the bike ride a miss, but we looked at the weather tomorrow and it looks like it's gonna be nice and sunny all day, so I think we're gonna get up and try and go before work, well, before Martin starts work, because I've got another day off tomorrow. So instead, because I still want to do some exercise today, we're gonna play some Beat Saber. At the weekend we bought the Oculus Quest because we played it at Martin's parents' house when we were there at the weekend, and it was amazing. So we got Beat Saber, and I've already played it once this morning before I started work, but we're gonna do it again. A little bit of exercise, a little bit of fun, and then I'll make dinner and try and finish my memo pads, because I'm only halfway through cutting them. Finish them later. Still have so much on my to-do list. Well, not really, it's like art stuff I want to do. But yeah, it's actually snowing out. I don't know if you can see it. It's like only, oh yeah, you can see it. It's coming down harder. God, it was so sunny earlier. Bit later in the day, I've got all of these ready to sort. I'm going to do that in a second. And I got Derpy Cats over here. I just thought quickly we could have a look, because I do actually have the what is this called again? Watercolour paper test. So let's have a look. This is the paper just with the starch on, nothing else, just normal paper but with cotton and corn flour. Then I have this one, and this one. One of these has one layer and one has 2 layers, but I forgot what's what. So if I hold this up to the light and kind of move it, you can see it's a little bit like pearly, and there's these highlights here. I think this is where the Agaga was. Lady Agaga was too lumpy and kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like a shellac on there. A bit weird. And also it's kind of taken in some bits of the felt there because it got dried to it. So these two are basically very similar. This one has a very strange pattern. Not sure why that dried like that. Now this one here is the one that I dipped in very badly, because you probably saw from the video it was very too thick to dip at that point, and it was basically just a jelly mass that I just like wiped off, and you can see, look how shiny that is. Pretty sure paper is not meant to be that shiny. So I think this will work. I think it just needs to be a lot more thin. Like maybe I just need to put in a teeny bit, like I'll try a half and I'll try a quarter, you know. But for now I thought it could be fun before I get to the very tedious task of counting all of these out and making memo pads. We could do a little test on our watercolor paper, because it's been days that I've been wanting to try it. Let's do these in order of craziness. So normal paper first, and I'm gonna use my gouache palette that I've been using. I think this teal one's still very tacky, but the rest have dried out a bit. That's fine. So we'll just try it with teal because that is the best colour. Everyone knows that. That and yellow. Alright, first impressions. Still feels very absorbent, like sucks the paper in, sucks it in. And it is making it very soft on the other side. It's coming through there, so it's almost like dissolving it. If I was to put a lot of water on here, I think it would probably just dissolve it. I mean, that, if anyone's used watercolor paper, you know that is not right. So this was the first test with no sizing, just cotton and starch. I mean, it's a nice paper. Like, if I had some thick paint, let's just get some acrylic gouache out. So if I was just to like use thick paint, I mean, you still have to use a little bit of acrylic gouache for this. You still have to use a little bit of water when using acrylic gouache, but that does go on there quite nicely. Leave some texture if you want it to. And on the back, it doesn't go through because I haven't used much water there at all. So yeah, not watercolor paper, but I do quite like the texture. Alright, next up. Honestly, I think these are pretty much the same. I'm going to do both of them at the same time. One of these has 1 layer, one of them has 2 layers on. I don't think it matters much at this point because they're pretty much the same. Okay, wow, that is definitely not as absorbent. It is, you can kind of see there, it's like, see, it's a little bit runny on there. Whoa, could this be the solution? It'd be interesting to see if it dries, if it dries shiny, like if the shininess comes through, because it looks very shiny on the camera right now. Let's add in a bit of this. Oh, I wish this was stuck to the thing. Look at that, like bouncing around in there. Oh, it just fell out. Okay. Let's try the red. Yeah, I don't know if I'm meant to be using this type of gouache on this palette. I saw someone using, well, it was actually the course I'm doing. She used gouache on her palette, but it definitely didn't look like this. I think she was using better gouache than me. So I just wanted to see how they blended in with each other, like if it would on a normal watercolor paper. And actually, you know what, like that actually isn't too bad. So yeah, let's turn it around. Hasn't gone through at all. So this could be the solution. I do think it's gonna, it looks like it's gonna dry shiny, so we'll keep an eye on it. And lastly, Mega Shine 2003 is this guy. It's like literally like painted on pearl. Let's try it. Just It's like so shiny on the camera. I think this is going to be very similar to the other two, but it's just going to be like a little bit more watery. I mean, look at that, it's not even touching the paper. At this point, I'm not even sure if I can call this paper. But it can't get over how shiny it is. Yeah, it is like blending quite well actually. Can't complain with that. Oh god, I gotta get some better. I gotta get some better paint, guys, because look at this. Crumbly, Mr. Crumbletown. I mean, it's not the worst thing to paint on in the world, I guess, but oh, this is ridiculous, this palette. I don't know. Let's see what acrylic wash does in this. That is a nice big thick bit of acrylic wash. Oh yeah. So you can kind of see, like you can't really see because it's so shiny, but it kind of does blend like watercolor does. And that's a lot of water I just used there. And it hasn't gone through, apart from this little bit here, which I think was just a weak connection. So that was the watercolor paper experiment number 1. Very interesting. I think definitely needs some sizing, otherwise can't put any water on it at all. But maybe next time we'll try a little bit thinner and do a few thin layers. But I'll show you this tomorrow when it's dry, because it'll take a while to dry probably on this shiny material. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning and we just come to the woods for a bike ride. I'm a bit out of breath. I haven't ridden my bike for a while. It's 0 degrees, but it actually feels a lot warmer. And on the top of this platform, I just came from up that hill. I walked halfway up. Anyway, we're gonna get going again. We've arrived at our destination, Hut Hill. It's not, you can't really see much. I mean, the view's okay, I guess. It's just basically a big hill. Hi, Martin. I think we've only gone about 4 or 5 miles. We're doing a short one today. So we're gonna go down a hill there, behind me, and around, and then zigzag our way back through, just on the fire roads. So pretty easy first bike ride. Back to biking. We are back from our bike ride, got back about half an hour ago, and we went for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, did 9.5 miles. I don't know if that's good in biking, the biking world. Probably not, probably a bit slow, but there are a lot of hills and we haven't biked for at least half a year, so I think we did pretty well. And now back home, got a nice hot cup of tea, and I have to do these now. I didn't get around to doing them last night because it took me an hour just to organise them into packs. And this is the watercolour paper. I'll just show you this quickly. So you can see it's shiny in the paper, but where the watercolour is, it actually is quite matte. And if we look at this one, which is the shiniest one, shiny paper, but the watercolour matte. So I think this is going to work, guys. I'll probably do a few more tests over the week with thinner agar and see how that works. So I'll probably show it next week sometime. But if we can get this watercolor paper like good, I don't want to technically do watercolor. I just wanted it to be so I could use wetter material like paints, acrylic wash, gouache, things like that. I think that'll be good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's going. But I have got to do a lot of work now. Gotta do these memo pads, which is probably gonna take a good hour, and then pack an order, and hopefully this afternoon can do some drawing, because I didn't actually get around to doing any drawing yesterday. It's the last day of my holiday, so I really want to spend this afternoon relaxing before I go back to work. It's only 2 days I have to go back to work, but still, it's work, isn't it? So let's make some memo pads. Took about 40 minutes, but I finally got all these bad boys clamped up. This is 20, the most I've ever clamped together, but it's gonna save a lot of time. And I've lost my glue. This is just normal PVA glue. So I'll just do about 3 coats of this, let them dry in between, and then hopefully this afternoon cut them all and we'll have 20 new memo pads to add back to the shop. Whoop whoop. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Man, thank crackers it's Friday. Because this has been a long work week. Whew. I've had to work twice, 2 days this week. This is my 2nd day. But it feels long. When's the weekend coming? It's almost here. I literally just turned my computer on and I got like 1,000 updates. Every time I turn my work computer on, it gives me like probably 25 different dings in the corner, like dinging for different stuff. I don't know why. I probably should contact the IT guy, but every day it just goes ding, 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 and then I have to play that game where you like shut them all down. Super fun. But I have actually been up early this morning. I have been making memo pads. I didn't film it because it was like 7:30 and I didn't want to, but I will show you the end result. So I have all of these lovely memo pads cut and trimmed. This is, I have to sort all this stuff out to put into my paper box because I need to get rid of all the little wooden bits. And this lone one here looks a bit sad and lonely. Yeah, I ripped the card bit off of the back, so this goes in my seconds box, which my iPad is currently hiding. So this is like my seconds box, and it has a whole bunch of notebooks, things in it, like mainly notebooks actually, that either the staples are a bit bad on it or there's less paper. So this can go in here. I'm just going to hide it in the middle so it doesn't get creased, and then basically when I have enough stickers, enough notebooks and everything, I'll do another second sale. But right now I need to get to work. It's Saturday morning, about 10ish, and just packing some orders and also printing some sticker sheets out from the printer. That's how printers work. And today my goal is to get 2 sticker packs done and 2 sticker sheets done for the Etsy update, which I think is a good goal. Basically I've got the 2 sticker packs done. I did them over live streams last week, and then last night I spent about an hour putting together the puzzle that was the stickers in Photoshop, and I tried so many different varieties. The horses were the worst. Tried to put them together on a sheet, put them separately on a sheet. In the end I just had to like do the best I could and fill up all the spaces with piggies, which is what I did. So they're printing now. My printer had a little bit of a meltdown because it was like, I don't have any ink left, and I had a bit of a temper tantrum, but we got to sort it out. And yeah, so I'm just packing orders. Gertie's in waiting for me to feed her sticker paper, and I'm just going to do that for an hour. So yeah, show you how they look when they're finished. So I printed out the 4 sticker sheets that I'm going to be cutting, and I have these horses that I did last week. So I've got 4 horses, and as you can see, some of them were easier to put a puzzle together. This one here, very tricky, so I literally just put like tiny pigs in between. And then these are the little piggies. So I think there's 4 sticker packs or 3 sticker packs on this one page, which is pretty cool. And then this over 4 pages is like 10 sticker packs with a few spares. So yeah, not the best use of paper, but it'll do for now, won't it, Gertie? I don't know how Gertie can sleep through all this noise. I finished cutting out all the stickers. These are the horses. So we've got 4 horse designs. I like how derpy this one's face is. And then 5 pig designs. So I was looking at the pigs and I was thinking I might actually go back into Procreate, I think it was, and take down the white around here because it is quite big, especially here. And I'm thinking if it's big I can take it down, I can also fit more on. It just makes them look a little bit chunky, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. But these are the little piggies, they're so cute. And I also made lots of freebies from the horse stickers, and then teeny little ones which I'll probably stick on envelopes or pen pal letters and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a break now because I've been working for like an hour and a half. And in between cutting all the stickers, I was doing laundry and changing the bed sheets and things like that. So, it's almost 12. So it's 11:20. I mean, it's 40 minutes till 12. You won't want to hold your breath for that long, would you? So I'm going to probably take a little walk to the post box and mail my orders before 12 so they get away. And then after lunch, I think I will try and have another look at these piggies. And then we'll make the backing cards like for the sticker packs. And then this afternoon, move on to some sticker sheets. Yeah, let's do that. I fixed up the stickers in Procreate just before lunch and printed them out. So this is like a comparison. That's how chunky the line was around it, and then this is it nice and a bit skinnier. And it's a good thing that I did that, because on these ones that I printed out, I only had 5 stickers, but it turns out I actually had 6 pigs, and I had completely forgotten about this guy. So now I've got them all ready to go, which is awesome. So I'm just filming the screen, sorry, but I'm moving on to my sticker sheets now. I'm going to do the goats and sheep one. And as you can see, they're all completely different. Like even these black face sheep, so I guess blue face sheeps right now, are completely different style than the goats and the sheep. They're all made in different materials. Same with the ducks and, oh yeah, ducks and geese. Some of the Posca pens, some they're different colours, some of the pencils, you know, things like that. So what I've done is, I did a hue and saturation just so they're black and white, and I just tried to print them out so I can put them into my sketchbook or on a piece of paper. We'll do that now, and then paint them all kind of the same colours or whatever, scan them back in and go over in Procreate. So I made these two. I did the ducks first, and I didn't even look at any reference. I mean, I didn't look at the images I drew. I just kind of put these colours down and made them multicolored, and I kind of liked it, so I tried it again for the goats and sheep, and it's a little bit colourful. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I might I mean, probably what I'll do is a combination of this and then digital art, like colouring over like white or whatever where it needs to be, changing the colours, things like that, and then also like line art in Procreate. So I think I'll just wait for these to dry, because they probably need about another 10-15 minutes, and then I'll scan them in. And while I'm doing that, I might just draw my sketchbook or something. I really feel like making cake too, but I don't know if I can be bothered. So I did end up making cake. It's lemon cake, and yes, I'm not the best icer in the world, but this does look pretty good. It's now Sunday afternoon. I just wanted to show you these quickly. So I basically spent all day yesterday and all this morning working on finishing my sticker sheets, and also doing these guys. So these are the I'm calling them piggy pals. So there's 6 of them in here, and I did like a super simple little pattern. I didn't quite know what to do with pigs, so I did a little pattern on the background, and I think they're really cute. They fit really nicely into this one. They also did fit into my other one, which is like skinny like this, but they're a bit cramped in there. Then these guys, they're 4 horses. I just called them horsies for now. This isn't like the final, because I don't even have the logo printed on the back. I just wanted to show you guys kind of a prototype, so I might change the name, but I just did one of the horse silhouettes and I just repeated it like it was a little horse pattern. I'm not sure if I like it though, because these legs like just dangling down, but yeah, let me know what you think of this pattern. So we got 2 sticker packs done, which is good, and then I also wanted to get 2 sticker sheets done today. I only managed to finish one. I'm halfway through the other one, but I just wanted to show this to you because this afternoon I actually have to get off of doing Etsy stuff and start doing some other things. So these are the sticker sheets. I don't know if you can see the cuts, but I also have these flowers here, which are also stickers. And then all the other little ducks and geese are stickers as well. I think these turned out really nice. And these are a little bit bigger than my normal sticker sheet size, because I my other sticker sheets are from the Cricut, and the Silhouette has a different kind of size on its workspace that you can go to, so I made sure I could make this the biggest it could be, so it's a little bit bigger than my other ones, which is nice. So ducks and geese, horses and pigs, these are the guys that I finished this weekend, and we'll finish the goats and sheep, probably finish that early this week, and then next weekend we gotta do some more. Gonna try and get all these stickers done by the end of the month, that's my plan. So the rest of this afternoon I probably won't vlog, I'm gonna say goodbye now. This afternoon I do need to do quite a few more little bits. They're mainly filming things for videos. I also need to do some stuff for my Patreon, and I need to put those listings up for my prints, which are gonna go on sale tomorrow. So hopefully by the time this vlog goes out they will be in my shop. I didn't manage to get anything in time for the weekend because I forgot until I was editing the video and I heard myself say it out loud. So I don't have any backgrounds or anything. I'm just going to use the photos that I took, and like I mentioned earlier in the video, I do want to look into doing like redoing all my photos in the future, but right now it's not the top priority. As long as they look, you know, decent and people can see what the art's like, I think that's the most important thing. So yeah, and I just need to kind of do a little bit more this afternoon on lots of different bits, so I didn't want to get distracted by vlogging. So I don't know if this vlog was the bumper vlog edition. It was meant to be because it was like 2 weeks long, but I hope that you enjoyed it. We did get up to quite a bit, I think, and yeah, we'll do it again next week. So hope that you guys have a lovely week, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.